Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews, another beer from America. It's been on my kind of wanted list for a little while, and I managed to pick this up at the Great British Beer Festival last month in London. It's from the Great Divide Brewing Company. They're out of Denver, Colorado. It's their Hercules Double IPA. It's coming in at 10%. There's another big monster thing, and it's 85 IBUs, so it's a big old boy. It was bottled on the 7th of May 2015, so May, June, July, August, September. It's 4 months, so it might be past its best. I think anything past about 12 weeks, then you're, hopefully it's still hoppy anyway. It's been stored fairly well since I've purchased this. It's been in nice temperature, out of sunlight. So hopefully it's still kept. It's a 12 fluid ounce bottle. I've no idea what hops are in this. I've just seen by that there is sediment in it, so it is bottle conditioned. Any other information? It was a rating of, I think it was 99 overall and 100 in the style on Rate Beer. So, and I've heard a lot of people bang on about this. Yeah, 85 IBUs, which is IBUs equates to the international bittering units. If you've seen other videos of mine and wonder what IBUs is, that's what it is. Excuse me. The human palate can only taste up to 100 IBUs, so anything above that, and it's going to be the same as 100 basically. Anyway, this is my first beer from this brewery, from Denver, Colorado. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this baby out and see what this one brings. It's down to there, so hopefully it's not gonna. I'm always very reluctant that it's gonna go, or think it's gonna go everywhere. So there's a little bit of smoke there, as you can see. There you go. Right, that's all that out of the way. Pour this into a glass. God, that looks very dark. It's a 10%er, so it's going to be a little bit darker. It's a thumb's worth of finger, or sorry, it's a finger and a half of Whitehead. I've had a few beers today, so. Looking in the glass, there's loads of little particles just suspended in there, so it's a fairly there's quite a bit of yeast in this beer. There's gentle carbonation running through the beer, but I don't know if you're going to pick that up. But you can certainly pick up the chunky monkeys in this. You can just about see the particles, or the particle. You can see the particles. You can't see the carbonation. There's a slight. Let's get an aroma on this 10% beer. Oh, it smells like marmalade, citrus. It smells like you could just, spread it on your toast. It's that kind of real punchy, fruity thing with the rind. Oh, it smells beautiful. Maybe a little bit of spice, only very, very slightly. Lemon, citrus. yeah, you're getting kind of a little bit of grapefruit juice, a little bit of mango, but you're picking up on the malt as well. Smells amazing. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh, wow. Oh my word. Wow. That is amazing. Oh my life. Look at the lacing as well. Never in a million years does that taste like a 10% beer. That's such a well made beer. It's my first beer from the Great Divide Brewing Company. If I was sat out in a bar somewhere and you was drinking this in a pub, you could get in some serious mess drinking this, because it doesn't taste 10%. You'd want to session this. I would. The taste is like phenomenal. Look at this. It's just amazing. And this is like a 4-month-old bottle. So, I mean, some of the hops may have faded slightly. That is some kind of special, that is. Sorry, there's a cat just decided it wants to come in the garden and then realised I'm here. So, back to this Hercules Double IPA from the Great Divide Brewing Company. It's in a 355ml bottle, so 12 fluid ounces is 355. For some reason I thought it was 330ml, but hey ho. This beer, if you can get it, I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, I haven't really looked it up, but it's a beer I've been wanting for quite a long time, and I finally managed to track it down at the Great British Beer Festival on the American bar. I don't know, as I say, you can hunt around for it, and if you can get it anywhere else, put your comments down below and let me know, because I'd love to find out if you can get it regularly in the UK. I don't know. I don't know what hops are involved in this beer. It doesn't really elaborate, and I've checked on Rate Beer and it doesn't say on there. I haven't gone onto their website, so I'd imagine there's a citra in there as well, and maybe some Cascade, but I think there's something else going on in this beer hop wise, but certainly citra at least, that I'm familiar with. So yeah, anyway, let's get the rest of this beer out. I'm going to have one more mouthful because it's just so good. I can tell you now, this is one of my beers of the year, by a mile. It's amazing. It's just unbelievable. It's probably up there with one of the best double IPAs I've ever had. I've had like hundreds, but look at that. There's so many little parts. I don't know if you're picking up on this beer. See that? And the power part, it's just floating around. Wow, 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 wow. It's this pine, grapefruit, apricot. Citriness. Pineapple. It's quite it's quite sticky. I forgot to mention the mouthfeel. Sweet malts at the front. Very well balanced bitterness at the back end. It's just absolutely amazing. I think you know where I'm going with this. It's a 10 out of 10 by an absolute country mile. It's one of the best beers I've had probably since I've been reviewing beers on this channel. Certainly one of the beers of the year. I've had a few decent beers this year. This is, I can't rate it highly enough. It's the first beer I've had from this brewery, and it's one I've wanted to try for a long time, and I finally got and saw it, and I thought, excuse me, I'm buying this. I don't know what else to say. It's completely, I knew it would be quite good, but I didn't think it would be this good, to be fair. 10%, it put me off a little bit, thinking that, oh, it's 10%, but it's not drinking like it at all. Oh, you'd love to session this beer, but you can't. It's 10%. It's not drinking like it at all. I've had, it's so full of punchy tropical fruits. Oh, that's so good. It's a 10 out of 10 by a mile. If my scale went higher, it would. It's got the bottled on date. So at least you know when it's put in the bottle. That's all you need to know for a double IPA. I imagine this, oh, Christ, what would this be like fresh? Sorry for the Christ, if you're religious and stuff. Just, I get carried away, so apologies. Is it say on here when it, there's no information there. Not for the faint of heart. It is, however, for the gods. Yeah, Hercules delivers a huge amount of hops from start to finish. Yep. Its hefty backbone of nutty, malty sweetness balances its aggressive hop profile. 85 IBUs, which is international bittering units, as I said. I don't know what to say. I've got a website here somewhere. Let's have a look. Suggested food pairings: beef short ribs. What does that say? Beef short ribs, cassolette. I assume that's casserole. Oh my word, it must be American. Garlicky braised beans, Romano, aged Guadi. I don't even know why I started reading this. An apple tart. So I can't read that. Anyway, it's there, just below the red bit. If you can read that. Oh, I can't read. I can read, but sometimes. And now the kids have started. Yay! Not mine. Not yet, anyway. I've just realised I'm nearly 15 minutes in. Sorry. I just want to talk about this beer, you know. Another information in here. Great Divide Brewing Company is there in red, just below the obvious Great Divide. GreatDivide.com. Check them out. Seriously, if you can get hold of this in the UK, I know you guys can in America or certain parts, but if you can in the UK, you seriously need to get hold of this. It's one of the best double IPAs I've ever had by a mile. Cheers for watching and putting up with me for rambling on. If you've had this beer before, put it down in the comments box. If you're in America, obviously quite a lot of you may have. If you're in the UK and you've had